time to drop.
Welcome back to the Hennisphere, everyone. Today is a pretty exciting day because I am debuting something new on this channel. Something that I hope will take off and be a little more popular than my park vlogs, and that is a coaster ranking scale. That's going to be my own scale. I'll call it the Hennisphere scale, and the purpose of it is, one, I don't want to copy someone else. This is going to be a unique scale. I haven't seen one done like this before. It's very, very in-depth for each coaster, and I also don't want this to be as subjective as other people's lists that I've seen, where they say stuff like, this coaster is what the park needed, it's a family coaster and it's designed for families, so it gets a 10 out of 10. That's not how I'm going to rank these. This is going to be much more objective than that. My ranking will feature 10 different categories. The first 5 categories will be coaster enthusiast categories, so mainly statistical in nature and very objective. It's based on the stats of the coaster, most of these categories. And then the other 5 categories will be general public categories, things that the average theme park visitor really cares about. First off, I will rank each of these on a scale of 1 to 10. So when you add all 10 categories together, you'll have a minimum score of 10 and a maximum score of 100. So I don't foresee any coasters getting a score like below 30, because that would mean the ride is horrifying. I don't see any coaster in the world right now getting a score of 100, because it means that you would have to get a 10 out of 10 in all of the categories and be a record breaker in every category and have the same level of theming as, say, Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Going in depth now, first category for coaster enthusiasts, the height. Going a little more in depth, score of say like 7. 7 out of 10 means you're like 150 feet tall. Score of 8 out of 10 means you're a hyper. 9 out of 10 means you're a giga. And if you're 10 out of 10, it means you're a strata coaster. Next we have speed. The faster, the better. So if you're Top Thrill Dragster, you're probably going to get a 10 out of 10. Third one, drops. How thrilling are the drops on the ride? And in some cases, how thrilling is the drop? Because there might be only one on some of these. Basically, the steeper, the crazier kind of ejector moment on the first drop, the better, the higher that you will rank. Fourth category, G-force. The more G-forces, the better. Not just ejector airtime, but laterals and positive Gs as well. Wow factor is category number 5. So if this is a record breaker, it's going to score well. If this is the first of its kind or a new manufacturer, then it'll score well. If it goes backwards or the seats are mounted in a strange way, this will score well. So those 5 categories, height, speed, drops, G-forces, wow factor, make up a potential of 50 points. Now to the general public categories. First up we have theming, because theming is important on a ride, I feel like. 2, restraints. Not every manufacturer has comfortable restraints, and not every manufacturer uses the same restraints across all of their rides and coaster models. This is probably where the biggest discrepancy in ranking will be, because everyone should theoretically have okay restraints, but there are some coasters out there that just have bad restraints. 3, the layout. Is your layout unique? That's how you score points here. Are there lots of elements? Are you a one-trick pony? If you are copying coasters that are already built or clones, you won't score very high here. Number 4 is the length. This isn't just feet or footage of track. This is also ride time from the moment you drop off the lift. And then last one is smoothness. Yes, smoothness matters. Yes, I understand wooden and steel coasters are not created equal, but just know that in order to lose points in this category, the ride has to be noticeably rougher than all of the other coasters like it, or just the roughest in the world. That's how you lose a lot of points. That right there, those 5 categories, the theming, the restraints, the layout, the length, and the smoothness. Possible 50 points right there. Add that with your 50 points from your enthusiast category. You're looking at a potential of 100 points. I can't wait to populate all of this. I actually have already begun, but I'm not going to share the document with you. I will share it maybe when I have 1,000 subscribers maybe. First on the chopping block will be SeaWorld San Antonio coasters. You can expect Great White, Steel Eel, and Wave Breaker to be ranked first, and then maybe Journey to Atlantis. Then I will move on to Six Flags Fiesta Texas coasters. After that, I'll look at Six Flags Over Texas and some other coasters that are in the state, and then I'll move on to some Cedar Fair parks, Kings Island and Cedar Point in Ohio. And of course, I've been to Disney and Universal Studios, so some coasters from there will be added. Thank you all for the support thus far. We've almost made it to 5,000 views at the time of recording this. And please continue to like, comment, and subscribe for more. It will be coming at you once or twice a week. This has been a pretty exciting day, but just another day in the Hennisphere.